Hello and welcome to part 7 of building our X-Theme website here together. It's been an honor building with you so far and chatting with your questions in the comments below. Today's all about building our About page in Cornerstone and learning a few more CSS tricks. We're going to start though on the home page with some small designing to get warmed up. And just remember that if you haven't gotten X-Theme yet, I have an affiliate link down in the video notes that would be awesome if you used, alright, to buy your X-Theme. Thanks so much. Alright, so let's get started. To change your icons that sit within your buttons, head to the icon site on the Integrity demo site, the one that holds all the shortcodes, and go to the icons page. When you find the right icon, you just have to remember the text within that quotation mark area and copy that. Then back in your Cornerstone, find the right place by clicking on it, of course, and then find that little section in the button right before the text which says icon type equals. And when you replace that nice piece of text, the new icon will come in. Lots of icons to choose from, so don't just pick any icon, pick the perfect icon for your site. In my case, this doesn't matter too much, so I can just have fun because this is just an instructional video. A little cat inside a window there. And save. To create reviews on your site and a full reviews page where your customers can write reviews and they'll be posted automatically to your site, I want you to click this little box for a tutorial I recently made because it'll walk you through the whole process using the Rich Reviews plugin. It's called Rich Reviews and it's free. I'm just going to show you a demo of how that'll look right now on a different site. This is my naraigai.com domain, which you might have seen before. And what I like doing with these reviews pages is having an overall rating at the top and then a button so that people can click right away and write a review. That button has an anchor tag on it. Alright, and then it takes you down to the input box where customers can write and then click submit. You can review the reviews before they go publish, or you can set them to post automatically and they'll look pretty cool like this, like you might find on Amazon or IMDb or some other cool site. Just click on that little box and the tutorial covers everything. I want to devote most of this demo to creating our About page. It is one of the last things we make. The nice thing is we have all of our X-Theme tools ready now to really blow people away with this page. Let's hop over one more time to the Casper website and their main About page. You can get to by clicking About or Approach. And I'm doing this to show you that while their About page looks amazing to me and cute with a whole chapter set up like this is a book we're reading, all this can be done within your Cornerstone. Just picture one element widget next to another element widget. These are just images, and I can click and drag them or right click and save as, even though you wouldn't do that. And these are just text widgets with a border around them. And then of course the nice background. This can all be done within Cornerstone, and it helps to have some inspiration, videos, quotes, all very simple. So let's go ahead and create something hopefully a little bit like this on our demo website together. Just click About, and then Edit Page. We should be able to edit this page with Cornerstone. So we can click the Cornerstone tab, Edit with Cornerstone. Now in your brand new Cornerstone, just add a section. Let's click in the blue area to bring up our section options and create a 2-column layout. And then add some widgets, like 2 text widgets would do just fine. 1 and 2. And then in the right hand text widget, I'm going to paste in some lorem meta ipsum, just like that, and above it we want some sort of header. So I'm just going to write in all caps about the company. I'm going to hop back and forth between us and Casper.com right now for inspiration. I also got a really good mattress from them, but that's beside the point. And let's center, go for something like a heading 4, maybe heading 3, a little bit bigger. Now in the left-hand text widget, let's add an image, and all of our images had transparent background, which is a good idea for you too. Let's go ahead and pop in this nice television with the Coliseum on it. No link, so people can't click it, and insert into post. Alright, that's pretty decent, although the spacing is off now. Let's go to visual and click the image and click center. That's a little bit better, although you might want this content in your text widgets horizontally aligned, so put in the shortcode for space, ampersand NBSP semicolon, and we're looking good. Now over in our text widget, let's see if we can add a border. Let's see if this cornerstone lets us put a border. Alright, well the column can have a border, but not the text widget. And if we set a border, let's see what happens. How about solid? It's pretty good, but you can probably do better than that. Not sure what double means. Ridge looks like it's very faded in the back. Dotted just looks weird. And then outset looks three-dimensional. Alright, so we have some issues here. Let's keep our solid border, and we can add some padding within the element, hopefully. Like 20 all the way across. 20 down here is the border width. And I would have thought this padding would have pushed our text in. How about 50? Let's try saving, and then let's check out the site, and let's see if we can get some better results. And border looks pretty weird, to be honest. Let's adjust the background of our section and then turn to some CSS to make this text widget look exactly like we want. Background color. The reds are very nice for our theme, but we want something light. That's better. Now within our text widget, we can set all the text to white. White sounds good. And now let's see if we can adjust how that border looks and how the text within it looks. In our Customizer tab, hit Custom, and we can just continue writing CSS, which is going great for us. Give yourself some space at the top. Now I'm getting the feeling I should ask the theme developers in the ThemeCo forum how to change this border, because I see these exclamation mark cones here, which I've never seen before. But because we're doing this tutorial together, but because I'm setting this up here with you, my next best idea is to tackle it ourselves. So I'm going to remember this part, x-column, x-sm, x-1-2, and write it in the CSS, x-column dot x-sm dot x-1.2, and we do need a dot at the start too. Alright, and that's going to target exactly this area of our site because we use the full class name. All 3 names, 1, 2, 3. And now I'm going to see if I can get that padding to work manually. Padding 50 pixels. Will that work? Let's refresh. Alright, and it's working. What if we delete that padding? Goes back to normal. Alright, so we just had to look at the About page within our Customizer window. And now we're looking better. It's good to have this space around the text, in my opinion. So why don't we also add a border radius, just border dash radius. And this one you got to guess a little. It's usually a pixel number which rounds off the borders. Alright, so we're in business. That was pretty cool. Now you know how to set padding and border radius on a specific text element within your site. Maybe 50 is too much though. How about 30? Perfect. Save and publish. Nice to know Customizer works and inspect element works. And then let's see the changes. Alright, feeling good. I'm not going to build out the whole About section to save you and myself some time, but just know that you can get these images on a place like Fiverr, or maybe one of your friends is a graphic designer and needs a little bit of business. I would definitely recommend giving them the business to create these cute images because it shows that you care, and that results in more sales when you care more. It just does. All these other elements can be added through Cornerstone, like a centered video, and this heading, and even this smaller heading, and this border right here. Alright, it's just a line of text that you can write from your keyboard. And then at the bottom of our About page, it's smart to include some buttons, so after someone is sold and feeling all content and cozy, they can just click and shop. That does it for part 7. Thanks for watching and for building alongside us. Please remember to ask any of your questions down in the comments below and to rate the video. I'll see you next time in part 8 for some more X-Theme fun, and have a good one.